What in the fuck is up, y'all? It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. I'm back, off top, sick and tired of this quarantine shit. So tired that I'm starting to check out wrestling again. Haven't watched wrestling since WrestleMania. Did not like it. Did not like that empty arena shit. Didn't like the cards I had lined up. Didn't like none of it except for the Bray Wyatt match. That was a fucking masterpiece. But anyway, since I've been checking out wrestling the last couple of days, if you have a YouTube app, it'll have recommended videos, shit that, pertains to shit you've been watching on YouTube. So if you've been watching rap videos, it'll have suggested rap videos, fucking sports highlights. So that's pretty much my shit is music, NBA highlights, shit like that. So lately I've been watching wrestling. So now the last couple mornings, it's a bunch of Wrestle Talk shit. First, let's just talk about Wrestle Talk real quick. Yo, that fucking dude, I don't know his name, Ali or some shit, the fucking host, they be wiggling his eyebrows and it's just all fucking over the top. Yo, that shit is whack. That's not entertaining. It's fucking annoying. It's just, that dude is not a fucking good host, and the rest of the hosts are not good hosts. That's why fucking England will always be looking to the fucking U.S. to find out what's cool, where we'll always be trendsetters above them. They just don't. Their sense of humor and just their overall sense of shit. Don't get me wrong. They got some good shit. Yo, fucking Elizabeth Hurley, dude. She's in her 50s or some shit, and she's still banging like a motherfucker. I would fucking eat her fucking asshole. I would fuck the shit out of Elizabeth Hurley. So they do have some good shit. But shit like Wrestle Talk, that shit is fucking annoying, dude. Like, everybody involved in that shit is fucking annoying. It's good that they give you, a one stop thing for your daily wrestling news and shit like that. Because, I mean, even in the quarantine, motherfucker ain't got time to go fucking listen to fucking 10 podcasts over here every day. Watch this, fucking go on Twitter. So, it's a good place to get the rundown for the daily news. But the way it's presented is not good. It is not fucking good. And I don't think it ever has been good. I think back when they had the dude that got fired for some kind of sexual misconduct or some shit back in the day, I think that's when I fucked with Wrestle Talk or whatever the fucking channel was called back then. But anyway, so Wrestle Talk pops up and it's like fucking Killer Kross's or Karrion Kross's new entrance, blah blah, and they're sitting there talking about this is setting the world on fire. This is fucking, everyone's talking about it. So I'm like, all right, yo, let me fucking check this out. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if this is the new fucking Bray Wyatt. Because I remember I was straying from wrestling for a while. And then when Bray Wyatt first came up from NXT, dude, that shit fucking, just like everybody else, you had to recognize that shit was genius. You had never seen anything like that before. He's a once-in-a-lifetime fucking talent. Fucking Bray Wyatt is the fucking shit. He deserves all the praise and all the money that fucking he gets. But since then, I really haven't seen anybody new that I liked except for Aleister Black. I like him. It took a second to grow on me, but pause. Fucking took a second, but Aleister Black, I like Aleister Black. So all of a sudden I see this dude Karrion Kross. The first thing I think, from not really keeping up on NXT, none of that shit, when I see this entrance, the first thing I think is, this is fucking kind of stepping on Aleister Black's toes. This is kind of like, you're going to have to cut him a check for some gimmick infringement. If you're a fan of old school wrestling and read books and about older wrestling, about older traditions that really aren't practiced too much, unfortunately, if somebody kind of even comes close to stealing another guy's gimmick, you would cut him a check just off top, just off GP, you know what I'm saying? And this automatically seems like this is just stepping in Aleister Black's lane with this entrance. And it's a big elaborate entrance. It's like some goth shit. But like off top, it just came off as trying way too hard. I don't see how anybody could be like, oh my God, everyone's talking about this. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Even my friends that are even a little bit into wrestling, there is still some shit that makes me be like, dude, I know you ain't in wrestling, but I got to send you this shit. That doesn't even enter in that realm. Like when the WrestleMania match with fucking Bray Wyatt. My fucking couple friends that had lost faith in wrestling, I immediately sent some shit to them, a link, and was like, yo, check this out on this bootleg site. Somebody just uploaded this match that just ended. You gotta watch this fucking Bray Wyatt match. This shit is fucking genius. But this fucking Killer Kross shit immediately came off as trying way, way, way too hard. And also, an entrance that fucking elaborate, once they get to the main roster, there's gonna be a lot of people that aren't gonna fucking play that game. They're not gonna go. They're gonna go to the powers that be, and they're gonna be like, okay, I'm going to the ring first. Why the fuck would I sit there and wait for this dude's entrance to end? You know what I'm saying? With all the smoke and all the dry ice, why wouldn't I just fucking sneak up from behind and fucking sneak attack him? So there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna undermine that whole entrance. So once it gets to the one of the main rosters, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna see it last for long because somebody's gonna bring logic to it. To them not sitting there and letting this dude fucking do this whole theatrical performance. Second of all, his facial fucking, him trying to look tough. Again, he seems like a fucking tryhard. He's trying way too fucking hard to where it comes off corny. There's other people, again, Aleister Black. That shit comes off totally fucking natural. His facial expressions, his whole demeanor, totally natural. You would think, by the way he acts, that's how he acts in real life. You know, like if I saw him somewhere and I was like, oh shit, there go Aleister Black, I want to get a picture with him. I would stop and I would feel the pause, but I would feel the situation out. I'd be like, yo, this, all I know is this dude from his whole mystique from TV. He seems like he might not be the friendliest dude, and he plays that off well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's that his whole gimmick transfers well into how I would probably view him in the real world. Somewhat with fucking Bray Wyatt, but I mean, I've seen interviews with him on the radio, and I've seen fucking Twitter pictures of him, you know, with his newborn baby and stuff. So you know he's not some fucking psychomaniac, but still, he still holds that fucking mystique of to where is he a little crazy? Because you kind of have to be a little crazy to come up with some shit that's that fucking genius. This motherfucker, as soon as he gets in the ring, he looks like a million other fucking wrestlers with the fucking sleeve, arm sleeve. He's fucking, but the faces he makes are so fucking corny. Trying to look, I don't know a better word to fucking describe this shit. I'm like rolling my eyes. I'm like, this is why people shit on wrestling, and this is why when true fans leave and they try to come back, they try to come back, and they see shit like this and they just can't do it. You're just like, I can't. So then, right underneath the video of this long ass fucking overproduced entrance or whatever, overhyped, over everything entrance, there's an interview with this dude Killer Kross or Kissy, and I don't know what the fuck his name is now. With him and that dude, Chris Vlad, whatever, I don't fucking know. Dude, he be interviewing wrestlers and shit. And he immediately, any kind of fucking gimmick that he's tried to build up, why would you do an interview exposing that you're just a fucking lame-ass fuckboy? Because then you just totally killed it. Like, I don't believe anything. You're supposed to be this fucking crazy kid. As soon as he starts talking, he comes up as a fucking dorky-ass fuckboy, yo. Like, and I live in East Lansing, Michigan, right where MSU is. So trust me, we have no shortage of annoying cornball fuckboys. And he fits right in with there. This interview, I watched half of it. It was a fucking train wreck to any fucking true wrestling fan. I wish James Cornette would fucking pick this shit apart, because he just makes stupid ass retarded fucking comments. For instance, he's a fucking, he humble brags through the whole fucking thing. So off top, I don't like you, okay? Second of all, you've ruined, kayfabe does not exist even in a fucking teaspoonful with this fucking dude. He comes off, the way he talks, the way he acts, he's nothing like his character. His character is already cornball and lame as fuck. But the interview, he just squashes it. If you suffered a traumatic head injury and you believed anything from watching him wrestling, this would ruin it for you. Third of all, he's sitting there talking about the guy interviewing asked him, he's like, okay, you know, so who are some of your influences growing up watching wrestling? He's like, well, you know, people get mad because, you know, I don't have a politically correct answer. I don't name certain guys, but this motherfucker says, I shit you not, if you haven't seen this interview, he says somebody he looks up to in the wrestling world, Sean O'Hare. Now, Sean O'Hare had his moments. The fucking shit with Piper. When Piper was his manager, yo, if they would let that shit rock, if Piper wouldn't have got fired over that HBO shit, I think that shit would have been fired. But on paper, the stats, what Sean O'Hare's done, if somebody is like, yeah, that's somebody I looked up to in wrestling, that's somebody that fucking, you got to be like, yo, we can't expect much out of this motherfucking dude. And then he's sitting there, he kind of like dogs people out that say, he says fucking, yeah, I don't know. And he gets Ricky, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat wrong. He said, I forgot what he calls him, but he gets Steamboat's name wrong. And then he says Flair's like, yeah, there's some people that say Steamboat and Flair. Yeah, because that's a terrible answer, saying that you looked up to Steamboat and Flair. Yeah, because Lord knows they had shitty matches. Lord knows they fucking can't wrestle worth the fuck. Yo, Steamboat and Flair had classics. Plural. Classics. Not only with each other, but with plenty of other people. There's nothing wrong with saying that you look up to Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as your fucking... Dude, this dude is a fucking dork, shit dick, fucking try-hard retard. And I can't wait until he gets to the main roster so some veteran can just fucking pop his fucking balloon on what this idiot thinks his fucking character is going to be. Because trust me, somebody is going to fucking undermine his shit. They're going to cut a promo fucking dissecting how serious he takes himself and how in this long fucking theatrical entrance and all this shit. Somebody's going to break him down. Hopefully CM Punk gets back by then and embarrasses this motherfucker on TV and cuts his career short. Because this dude, I don't know what motherfuckers are talking about. Maybe it's just Wrestle Talk and these British people that are fucking... that are like, oh, this interest. Because, you know, it's easy to fucking... Have you ever heard fucking British hip-hop? It's the lamest, shittiest shit, but they fucking seem to love their shit. We don't give a fuck. So they're easily entertained. I don't know. Their whole view of comedy and all that shit is just way fucked up. But... Killer Kross, I don't know. Yo, if you're sucking the dick of that entrance and you love this dude, I have to question anything. Yo, like I said, this shit just seems like it's fucking kind of stepping in Aleister Black's lane. It almost seems like fucking somebody like fucking Vince McMahon or somebody would see Aleister Black and be like, he's not quite the fucking photogenic guy. You know, the gimmick's good, but And then this dude comes along kind of biting off his shit. It's not an exact bite, but you know what I'm talking about. It has that same vibe. It has that same gothic horror type shit. And he sees this other guy and he's like, oh, well, you know, he looks like my idea of a fucking wrestler. A younger guy, fucking more clean-cut look. Muscles are more defined. Doesn't have a bunch of fucking random tattoos like Aleister Black. That's what it seems like to me. But yo, anybody in the WWE... If by some chance you get drunk and you fall down the YouTube hole and you, very unlikely the fucking chance you've seen this, but if you see this, yo, cut your fucking losses with this motherfucker. How much money goes into fucking buying dry ice for this motherfucker's entrance? How much money goes into fucking, how many fog machines are you rocking to get this dude's entrance? It is fucking ridiculous, yo. And like I said, this shit's only gonna fly for fucking NXT. Mark my words, his career is gonna be just like, what was her names? Goddamn. The Ascension. Okay, I got it. I remember. The Ascension. They were the shit in NXT. Everybody fucking played by the rules. They were team players, but once you get to that main roster, there's motherfuckers that have paid their dues that do not give a fuck, and they will not fucking play that game. So Killer Kross, you fucking suck. Your entrance sucks. I don't know what else to say. Fucking, if you believe this shit, yo, I got a bridge to fucking sell you. This motherfucker is a tryhard. He's lame as fuck. It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. I had to rant about this shit because I fucking love pro wrestling. Been a pro wrestling fan my whole life, and it's shit like this that pushes people away when they try to get back into it. All right, I'm out, y'all.